What did a fictional character say that has stuck with you?
It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not a weakness. That is life. Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Star Trek, The Next Generation. Saruman believes it is only great power that can hold evil in check, but that is not what I have found. I found it is the small everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keep the darkness at bay. Small acts of kindness and love. By Bilbo Baggins. I don't know. Perhaps because I am afraid, and he gives me courage. Gandalf, The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey.
It gets easier. Every day it gets a little easier. But you got to do it every day. That's the hard part. But it does get easier. BoJack Horseman. Pride is not the opposite of shame, but its source. True humility is the only antidote to shame. Uncle Iroh, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Subscribe to Karma Farm.
All we have to decide is what to do with the time it has given us. Gandalf, The Lord of the Ring, The Fellowship of the Ring.
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. The G-Man, Half-Life 2.
A person is smart, people are not. Men in Black.
Some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair. John Marston, Red Dead.
Never halfish two things when you can whole-ash one. Ron Swanson.
When you do things right, people won't be sure you've done anything at all. God on Futurama.
I'll tell you a secret. Something they don't teach you in your temple. The gods envy us. They envy us because we're mortal, because any moment might be our last. Everything is more beautiful because we're doomed. You will never be lovelier than you are now, and we will never be here again. Achilles, Troy.
You are not supposed to do good deeds because they will get you noticed. You are supposed to do them because they are the right thing to do. George and Bond Strangle, Fairly Odd Parents. It's a wishful life.
It's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo, the ones that really mattered, full of darkness and danger they were. And sometimes you didn't want to know the end, because how could the end be happy? How could the world go back to the way it was when so much bad had happened? But in the end, it's only a passing thing. This shadow, even darkness must pass. Samwise Gamgee, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. Patrick Starr.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are. It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently. If you let it, you, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Rocky Balboa. What is better, to be born good, or to overcome your evil nature through great effort? Parthenax, Skyrim.
There's no point in being grown up if you can't be childish sometimes. The Doctor, Doctor Who. To be neutral does not mean to be indifferent or insensitive. You don't have to kill your feelings. It's enough to kill hatred within yourself. Or, lesser, greater, middling, it's all the same. Proportions are negotiated. Boundaries blurred. I'm not a pious hermit. I haven't done only good in my life. But if I'm to choose between one evil and another, then I prefer not to choose at all. Geralt of Rivia. Witcher.
We all make choices in life, but in the end, our choices make us. Andrew Ryan, Bioshock. Best quote I've heard. Doesn't matter what the press says. Doesn't matter what the politicians or the mob say. Doesn't matter if the whole country decides that something wrong is something right. This nation was founded on one principle above all else. The requirement that we stand up for what we believe, no matter the odds or the consequences. When the mob and the press and the whole world tell you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth and tell the whole world, no, you move. Captain America, Civil War. The way I see it, every life is a pile of good things and bad things. The good things don't always soften the bad things, but vice versa. The bad things don't always spoil the good things and make them unimportant. The Doctor, Doctor Who.
I don't want to survive. I want to live. The captain from Wall-E really put things in perspective. How important quality of life is, even if it means quantity takes a hit.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to Karma Farm to get more videos just like this.